Everyone's been whispering in the house, and I'm wondering if it's about me.
Yeah.
What time did Gabi get back last night?
I don't know. She wasn't here when we were here, I don't think.
Is she back?
Is she back now?
Yeah. We got home at 4 a.m., I think.
Oh man, you guys are out late.
Cullen was so worried about Gabi. You should see the texts that like he was sending me. They were really cute. He was like, I can't sleep. I would stay awake for 3 days if I had to. He was like, I can't stand seeing her in a hospital bed. Like, I can't stand to see her this way. I've been crying all night. It was cute. Like,
Super affectionate. I love it.
I know. Gabi has like a big teddy bear. This one, when I was sick, fell asleep no problem.
It was late. We had a long day. The time change.
He was actually editing photos sitting next to me on the bathroom floor.
Yeah.
I have to pack. I'm packing right
Look
now.
at our room.
How do you guys manage to get your rooms this messy?
It's Kenny, not me.
I think I've just been really stressed out lately, especially about the channels and work and everything that I have to do and everything that goes into what I do. And I feel like this happens. I get sick all the time because I don't use my time to take care of myself. I use my time to work. And every time I sit up or stand up, I feel like I'm gonna throw up again. I have to still film a confessionals, and I was contemplating doing it without my makeup on.
Tell me to do it.
And it's just gonna look so weird. Yeah, would you mind?
No, of course not. At least your bed's comfy.
It's so comfy. When I first threw up, I thought it was just what I ate for dinner. So I didn't think I was gonna do it again, and then I did it like 5 more times. I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, that's what
This
we
isn't
thought.
food poisoning.
We all were worried when you weren't going out. You were like, Gabby's really sick because she chose not to go out.
When do I ever turn down going out?
You don't, even if you don't want to.
I've gone out even with like fevers and strep, and
You've gone out with mono.
I've gone out with mono.
And thank God you had calm there.
Oh my god, I felt so bad for him.
Can you look up?
He was crying.
Because he loves you.
I felt so bad for him. You know what's funny? He knows that no matter what, like I have to move my legs, even when like I'm sitting still or even when I'm sleeping. I like kick him and stuff, like my legs always move. So when my legs stop moving, that's when you know something's wrong. Last night, he said in the hospital bed, I just like knocked out and fell asleep and my legs stopped moving. And he started freaking out and getting a panic attack and he started crying.
Aww.
I'm really sure there wasn't that much drama with the bathroom. With 10 people in one bathroom, honestly.
Honestly, it went over a lot better than I thought it would. Disgusting here. There's no towels. There's literally no towels.
No, don't touch, and if there are, don't touch them because
I just need to dry my hands.
Everybody's being crazy and we just love to do this.
And I know if I lay here for more than 10 minutes, I'm gonna end up falling
Me
asleep.
too. You're comfy. Can you believe that it's your 3rd reality show with me?
I know, it's only really been about a year or 2. It's gone by pretty quick. It's weird.
Like in the season 1, it was all about us starting out.
Yeah.
And like you weren't even a part of my friend group yet.
That's so weird to think about.
I know.
But it feels like it's been so much longer.
Season 2, like we were very coupled up, like honeymoon phase. Now we're just such a couple, like very normal, like real couple.
Yeah.
That just likes to eat and sleep and cuddle.
Yeah.
I like seeing you come out of your shell.
Yeah, I feel like it took a little bit till I got to know everybody. All your friends are really cool though.
This place is cool. It has like an Alice in Wonderland theme here. It's very like antique and fantasy driven, which is very neat. And there's cool and warm tones in this room. I feel like it's nice to just step away from the Airbnb and just hang out us four. It feels like Bora Bora again. I don't know if you guys know, but the reason why I can't eat anything is because I was in the hospital last night.
Of course we know. I was texting Colin all night.
I was sad.
He was like, I would stay up 3 days if I had to for Gabby.
And
But did you notice I got it the last day of our trip and you got it the last day of this?
So last night I got really sick and I ended up coming down with a really strong form of stomach flu. I threw up 20 to 30 times, no exaggeration. He was hinting a lot about our future to help me feel better last night.
I can't see what it smells.
It's okay, you can come closer to me and smell this. I'll put that to your nose.
it's better.
It's like a cinnamon. Oh my god, it looks so
I think
good.
it's pumpkin.
That looks like pumpkin.
Is it pumpkin?
Can I try a tiny piece?
You're gonna eat something? Just a little bit.
I love pumpkin. Anything pumpkin. Pumpkin spice lattes are my favorite thing in the whole world.
Kinda wish you
When Colin first met my parents, it was really funny because, as you know, it was a sticky situation and I was dating someone else, but this someone else cheated on me like 5,000 trillion million times before this. So Colin comes over and I wanted him to come over, but I didn't want like my mom and dad to like question about me and my ex because I was still with him at the time. But at the same time, Colin was like 17 and I was like a junior in college. So, and he looked 17.
I did not look 17.
You looked 14.
I looked 14.
You look so young.
So yeah.
I feel like Gabby's going through something.
Yeah, Nikki thought I was going through something.
What do you mean?
Why are
Because
you
you were
dating a
so
baby?
young. So I brought Colin into like the library in my parents' house and I'm like, if they come in here, you're helping me write a song. Because he's like, he plays the guitar and he sings. So my parents peeped their head in and we're like sitting there, we quickly pull up the computer and he's like pretending to teach me like tempos and
Yeah, like pretending to teach her notes and I didn't even know them.
yeah, and then my parents were like, oh, like this is cute, like oh, and then they peeked their head, like put their heads out, and then Alex, my older sister, opens the door like 2 hours later, and I'm like sitting on his lap watching The Notebook, and she's like, what?
Yeah, Mom and Dad were like, yeah, some like kid was over with Gabby, or like your sister, and you're like writing a song. And in my head, I'm like, oh they were writing a song.
He's writing a song.
And I like approached her and I was like, that was her crazy summer, so my parents were happy to see her doing something normal. So they were like, oh, like, she wasn't sneaking out in lingerie, like she was actually writing a song with a boy. And I'm like,
A young boy, they mentioned. Because he looked young. They didn't even know his age, but he looked like a child.
A young prodigy.
I even have my license. A young prodigy.
Nate, when did you first meet my parents?
Probably the first day I showed up for work.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You were like a scared little mouse. You never said anything.
Well, I feel like also...
You got the job done and then would leave. Like you wouldn't say
I showed up, I worked, I did my thing, and I left.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Until you
And-
lingered a little bit and watched me edit.
A lot of,
You're
yeah.
like, so, do you edit all the videos for the channel? And then he would like link, and then he sat on my window seat and he like watched, and he was like,
Yeah, Nikki would tell me like her and Nate would always have like these heart-to-hearts. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, we knew way before, like,
Yeah,
you
way
said anything,
before.
we're like,
I
it's
called
gonna
it.
happen.
I
like,
called it.
why?
Yeah, like, we
Why?
just
He
knew
was
it.
given no signs. He was just like,
Right?
When we all met each other, like we all had other people.
actually,
You had a girlfriend, you had a boyfriend, I had a
yeah, you were
girlfriend,
with
you had a
Jerry,
boyfriend.
But
Well,
you know
by
what's
that
funny?
time I was single.
You know what's funny? When he started
Yeah.
working for us, like literally within weeks, him and his ex of like 8 years broke up, and then
Yeah, it was
I went
within
on
that
tour. So it's like the second he came into my life, his relationship ended, and then the second that I went on tour, my relationship ended, and I came home and we were both single.
We just became good friends.
And then we became good friends, and then we started hanging out outside of work, and then, wait, this is weird. I'm on the phone with my
parents
like
aren't
life
homes.
coach, like my life intuitive person, and she was on the phone with me, and she was like, you know your videographer? Keep in mind, I never talked about Nate. Well, you need to like trust him. He sees you, he sees all of you. He sees you the way your ex never saw you. You need to trust him and give him a chance. And I was like, he's right outside my house right now, and I'm about to get in his car, and she's like, really? And I'm like, I'm serious.
She a real therapist?
Yeah, I talked to her still.
But she's also psychic.
I was so creeped out when you told me.
Yeah, I
believe in
got
that
in the
stuff?
car and I said, Nate, I don't want to weird you out, but I want to tell you something that just happened when I was on the phone with this lady. And he knew I was seeing her because we were friends. I was like, yeah, I'm seeing this life coach. And he was like, what?
I have to be honest, like, I don't really believe in that stuff,
Yeah.
but, like, when you hear stuff like that, it's like, I kind of do in a way.
When I was
It's like,
dating
it's
my
kinda weird.
ex, I went to a
feel like
psychic,
I do,
and
I
she
don't know.
predicted colic. So,
A young prodigy who comes over and teaches guitar?
At 17?
I'm a young prodigy.
Gabby and Colin have been really cutesy, really flirty all the time. They're kissing in front of everybody. PDA, it's gross.
There are so many rumors flying around, and we're all trying to figure out what's true and what's not.
I've been hearing a lot of whispering. I wonder what's going on. Hi, what's up? Gabby and Colin seem extra happy lately.
Yeah, I totally think Colin's been on his best behavior.
Yeah, he's like stepping it up,
Yeah, it's weird.
like trying to prove himself or something. I don't know.
It's different.
Yeah. Like he's been like,
Playing the guitar. He carried her up the stairs.
and he was like crying at the ER because he was so nervous.
Really?
He's just acting like super protective and like, I don't know.
He keeps going shopping alone, and he's been extra cute lately with Gabby, so I wonder what's up.
He is getting older though. He's like a year older, so. And Gabby's like super mature for her age, super independent, like financially stable, successful. So I feel like she can't be dating an immature person. And I feel like maybe he's starting to realize that.
Yeah.
Colin and I are both hopeless romantics. Those of you who watch my vlogs know that. He is so romantic, and so am I. And as of lately, he's been really bringing up this whole marriage topic. So for him to be bringing it up is serious because he never really brought it up like he is now.
Colin's secret's safe with me. I don't really need to tell anybody else. I don't even think I can tell Niki this one.
Up next on Niki and Gabi.
Wanna come with me for a second?
Where are they going?
Where are we going?
I guess we have a little bit of an announcement to make.